It is that time of year for the Jimmy Johnson Sailfish Tournament. We're heading up, gonna fish Palm Beach. Big boundaries though, from Key Largo all the way above Palm Beach there. And over 100 miles boundary, I believe. And a lot of boats, I heard 71 boats signed up. We're gonna see what happens. It's been a little bit of a journey to get to this point. It's not like you just jump on the boat and go fish a giant tournament. There's been a lot of bait fishing, catching bait like these goggle eyes. We did that a number of nights, and some nights you catch them and they're nice and easy, and other nights you spend all night just to pick away at them. The guys yesterday, Lee and Squid are here. They were spooling up the new fathoms here. We had some backing on them. They put brand new 16-pound mono on top. And that was pretty much 4 or 5 hours of line spooling. So I think we got 8 kite rods, 8 conventionals, and we got 5 and 5. We got 10 spinners. So 18 rods in the boat, and then we're gonna meet Greg up there and the rest of the team. And they're gonna have some other tackle too, but all the fathom there. They got some Penn authorities, a couple spin fishers, and a lot of bait. You know, we caught pilchers one day, we caught goggle eyes multiple nights. Then one night they caught a bunch of goggle eyes, and unfortunately a lot of them died. And sometimes that happens, the weather got kind of cooler in here, and sometimes they get bleached. The boat will clean with a little bit of bleach and drift over by your cage. A little frustrating, but it does happen once in a while. But they're dipping the bait out now, and we're looks like that one's almost empty. And then we're gonna head to Palm Beach. We might stop on the way to try to catch a little bit of more bait too, and we'll see what happens. But you guys are along for the ride, and we got a long way to go. These are all the leaders I've been tying. These are 6-0 Mustad hooks and 30 and 40-pound leaders up here. We're gonna have all the kite stuff ready, and you know, we gotta run all the way up here. I love the screen on these garments here. Super responsive and fast, and let's see where we're gonna go here. So I think it's like 125 nautical miles way up here, and this is a giant boundary for this tournament, so it could really be anyone's game. This is us right here. So there's Singer Islands. This is the Palm Beach area right in here. Straight line, 117 nautical miles, so it'll probably be 125 with how we zig and zag a little bit, but we're gonna see how we do, and a little bit of luck, we'll catch some fish up there in the tournament. It's a big tournament. A sailfish is the main goal, but last year we caught that nice wahoo and won a few bucks with that, and a big wahoo's always a nice treat, but we really want sailfish. That's what we're going after. You know, they've been getting everything ready here. They got the kite boxes ready, all their corks, they got clips, leads, rings. It's time to get going. We'll see you guys along the way, and these are our kite reels here. Those bring the kites in and out. Those are electric, and then we know we'll have the baits dangling from them, and we may have to use helium if the wind's not super strong, and put big balloons on there. So, but there we go. We'll see you then. We're leaving the marina now. It is 8:17. Sadie was a little sick this morning, so I don't think she went to school. But we're on the way. Squid made ham and cheese sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which was nice because I wasn't expecting it.
And I made one. I know you like yours plain.
There you go. No mayonnaise or mustard, right?
Yep. I even labeled it.
Oh, perfect. So we're gonna see what happens here. Landon's got the drone up. He's gonna get us going away, and hopefully a little bit of luck, we'll catch some fish. Enjoy the ride. Got absolutely beautiful weather, you know, about 7 knots of wind, nice and calm, and just looking for some more bait on the way north. Never have enough bait. A couple white birds in there, some terns picking around, but I don't know. We thought maybe they're on bait, but no bites yet.
We're going to pull back over the marker and we'll get the sardines back.
So we're stopping on the way here. The next spot had some bait on it. We stopped one at a time, but no bait on it. But you can see all the cigar minnows here. Got a few sardines, which are good bait. See if we catch a few more and keep on moving.
Dude. We're making stuff on the table. Fish everywhere, double time. My whole happy cause. That's the 5-4 Everglades. 5-4
big ships out here anchored down. Not all of them are anchored, but that big red one is right there behind us. The rest here look like they're putting around. 40 miles to go to Palm Beach. So we have made it to the Palm Beach Inlet. We're going in here now and gonna head over to Sailfish Marina and tie up there. That'll be home base the next 4 days or so. Practice fish tomorrow, then 2 days of tournament, Thursday and Friday. Burned just over 200 gallons and went 151 miles. And we had burned a few gallons this morning with the motors idling at Bud and Murray's, so probably burned about 199, 198 coming up here, so pretty much 0.75 miles per gallon, but 800 gallons of fuel, 4 live wells full, fish box full of ice, and all that stuff. But we're gonna get the bait pens in here, unload. We're at Sailfish Marina. A lot of big boats in here, a lot of big sport fish boats, and this will be home base the next few days. So we got the goggle eyes in there, and they got to go in one at a time, pretty much. Once I get two, but you don't want them spying each other, spiking each other. We're gonna close this one up without trying to spook them too bad, like that. A couple more cages to go, a couple bait pens.
I got the helium. I got the 50-pound whips out. We're probably gonna make a couple more of them. One day I kind of keep on the boat. Do they work?
Is this normal?
Huh?
Is this normal?
Yeah.
So that's Captain Greg Bogdan. This is a boat permitted charters right there, and we're teaming up here to fish this tournament. So if you guys are ever in Palm Beach and want to go, give him a call there. But 27-foot conch right here, Captain Greg, and he has decided to swim the bait cage over to our boat because we're down about 4 or 5 slips. And there's no doubt he was a champion swimmer, right?
Oh yeah. Coming through.
Oh yeah.
Hot bait. Hot bait.
This would have been a good job for Chris.
Yeah.
There's lots of big crevalle jacks in here and bull sharks, he said.
First, I'm gonna go down and get the clip you lost, Squid, and then you could tie it.
Did you lose the clip?
Yes.
So these are kite rods. They'll go up to the kite when it's up there flying. And the actual kite will be on the electric reel, and these ones are dangling there for the sailfish. And brand new reels we just got here. The high-speed Fathoms here. Fathom 2s, size 40s, 59 inches per turn. Lee getting them rigged up with the indicators. And that cork to the bobber, you know, that'll be up in the air there, and the bait will be down below with a 15-foot leader. And these sailfish tournaments, you can have a maximum of a 15-foot leader, no longer. So all you gotta do is touch it to get a release, and just a numbers game. So whoever catches and releases the most first wins over the 2-day event.
You know, boat looks fine. We'll go tomorrow. So fun.
So today's a practice day, and last night was the captain's meeting, so we went to that, heard all the rules, and got to see a bunch of people there that were fishing the tournament. Some rain come through now. There's a front come through. We're just catching the north end of that rain. That's the band, that Fernal band. But kind of like a southwest wind right now, about 20 miles an hour, 15 to 20. Supposed to calm down a little bit as this thing pushes through here in the next couple hours. But practice day, we're gonna see a couple guys on the team. I know Dave, last night I talked to him, and he's never sailfished before, so he's never kite fished, so kind of imperative that we get a little practice in. This tournament though, it's actually hook and hand this year, so anyone can hook the fish and hand it off, which is kind of a rule you're seeing a lot of these tournaments nowadays, because there's a lot of people on these big boats and owners and their friends that don't get to fish all that much, and they kind of want to even the playing field a little bit with the professional teams that fish all the time. So anybody can hook the fish and hand it off. But today's practice, that doesn't matter. They're doing bait now. We got goggle eyes, pilchers, cigar minnows going in there. We're gonna save the threadfin herring for tomorrow. And getting ready to leave here in the next 20 minutes or so, and go out there with a big dinner last night with Rich and Paul and Dave. We didn't get back till probably midnight, so it's a little bit later than I'm used to staying up. But here we go. So the cooler's loaded down. All the spinners are ready. The Penn authorities, the Fallons are back there. We got chips, we got coconut water, we got grapes, we got granola bars, and we got some sandwiches too. So we'll see you guys out there. Oh, there's the dog.
Here, let me check this bag up here.
All right.
The dog. Is that your dog?
That's the captain's dog.
Nice. She want my apple. Apparently she's an angler. The local dock dog there. Seeing Greg feeding her pretzels. Target bait, best bait in Palm Beach?
That's what you want to call target live bait.
Target live bait, there you go. That's Target live bait. We actually fished together years ago and caught a few swordfish, he said, a few years back, but they're selling goggle eyes this morning. They said a few weeks ago the bait was so tough up here, some boats were getting $250 a dozen for a dozen goggle eyes, which is expensive. He said he stays at 120, but you gotta get them. You guys need bait, and good sailfish bait's one of the best baits out there. The dog just licked my apple. Sorry, buddy. Rich, is this our year?
This is our year. We're gonna win.
I hope so. So we're putting a couple spinning rods out now just with live bait while we're drifting. We're gonna get the kites up and they'll be deployed in the air, and then we'll have our baits dangling from the kite line. And if someone tells us to go fly a kite, then fishing it can be good. I forgot that you do reel on the wrong side, don't you?
Yeah, I'm on my left.
You don't want to just turn the rod upside down? You can change it over. Just do it in the boat. Some sort of fish down there. There's a little wind this morning, but not a ton. We got a helium balloon on the kite to help hold it up. You need so much stuff to be ready to do this. Between the kites, the bait, the tackle, helium balloons, the boats, a crew. It's a lot of work, but I'm marking some fish here. Down there deep on the Garmin, you can see them right there. And these are our leaders here. We only got about 30 to 40 liters per yo-yo here. Just a way to store them and coil them on there. And 30-pound 6-0 right there. Mustad hooks there, 6-0 Mustad circle. Today's practice day, so just warming up. Don't fly away, Lee. Don't go Mary Poppins on me. The reel is up to the kite there. We got the pink bobbers, the indicator. You know, we gotta keep that out of the water, keep the bait in the water. Got a 15-foot leader, you know, probably 14-10 or so. And we get a sailfish on. All you gotta do is touch it for the official catch and release. And that'll be the tournament style. And there's meat fish too, you know, you can win a little money if you catch wahoo or kingfish, mahi, blackfin tuna, stuff like that.
Rolling in, Dave. That's way out there, huh?
I got it.
That, the kite reel is electric. That brings the kite, you know, brings it in. And so Penn hooker electric there, a 30 international. So Penn electric 30 there. 3 clips on there, we attach the lines too. All right, so I'm gonna go upstairs and turn off the camera, show you a little bit there and kind of what's going on. We're gonna get 6 baits out there on the kites and a flat line on the spinner ready to get out. We're gonna start fishing. Sailfish, sailfish, sailfish.
All right. Whining, Dave. All right, nice and easy, Dave. Dave, just stop whining. Let it running, okay? All right.
So we had to bring the one kite in to adjust it. Pretty much had a kite mare. One of the lines got way underneath the boat. Current is smoking. Knot and a half a current tied. But we've got one on the right long. Hopefully it stays on there. Fishing about 15 or 20 minutes, so be good practice these days. You see that strike or no?
Oh, another one, the right middle.
Right middle.
Full and red. Start cranking on it, buddy.
Now we lost him. Gone yet. What is it? Fish on? So we jumped up the first sailfish, which is practice, so it's okay, it's practice day. That was our second fish there on the middle bait that we didn't get either. A little bad luck, but Paul's on the bow there, the spinner out, he hooked something there. Marking a lot of fish here, probably a lot of kings, but hoping a pack of sails comes through soon. Practice, gotta get all the king swords out today with the team. Oh yeah, the remora, and he was sucking onto the shark, nice. So it was a remora, and when it was really heavy, he was probably sucked onto a shark, because there's a lot of sharks up here off the Palm Beach area. From Hobio. Hold son.
Dave, come here, Dave.
Yeah. Jumper. So we reset and running about 30 knots into the wind, blowing about 15 miles an hour. Rain was hitting us in the face at 45 miles an hour. But fishing 5 minutes, we got a sail on, so it's good practice. Jumped him off. Hopefully we're getting all the gremlins off the boat today. Bad luck there. You can see the bait double back on the hook. Okay, let him eat it, right? Yeah.
Go fast. That's the clip.
That one looks like he gagged on it. That one swallowed it down.
Going out with it, right?
Get tight, Dave. All right, we put him back out. We got one on. We need some luck. We need to catch one of these things. Had a few shots so far. Fish around, so. Jumper, he's a jumper. Got one. Good job. First one. And this tournament, it's all you gotta do is touch the leader. So he grabbed the leader, took a wrap. And it's really light, 30 or 40 pound leader. And break it up there, and that'll be an official release. So yeah, we're on the board though. Hardest one to catch the first one. Little update. It is raining still. Stopped for about an hour there. Looks like a lot of rain around now though. I think it's gonna be a wet hour here for sure. Still got the baits out, the kites are flying with the helium, but that one's about to go down, so it's not looking good. Oh boy. Kite down. Oh boy. And the kites got wet, and that one just went in the water, so we'll see. There's some fish up and down the line. There's over 100-mile boundaries, so huge boundaries this tournament from Jupiter all the way down to the Florida Keys there. We'll see though, we got one, missed a few. Hopefully this rain stops so we don't get wet all day long. So those are all bull sharks and they're following the boat. There's lots of bull sharks out here and they're waiting for us to hook a fish that they want to eat, whether it's sailfish, tuna, wild. You ever had sharks eat a sailfish on here?
Lots of them.
There's a lot of sharks out here. And Paul keeps catching remoras. I think he's caught 5 now today. And the remoras suck on the sharks. They come up, they eat your pilcher, sugarman or whatever, and they go back down the shark and hang on there. But coming up on some more sharks right here. There's probably a pack of 3 of them there. The bull sharks are out here. They're down there in the water. Lee is driving the boat now. We give him a chance at captain. Moving up the ranks. So we had not seen a sailfish since 10:30 in 4 hours, but we do have one on now. Ate the pilcher on the short kite bait, and there's 3 kite rods per side. We're fishing a flat line off the bow. And sail came up and did one jump, but I didn't have the camera here. I'm turning right now, buddy. Lee bossing me around. So now we're gonna chase this fish down. That's a good thing about a center constant. You can put the people, the angler on the bow a lot of times and run them down. We're hoping to get another bite. We got other baits out there, but no bites on them. But they're out there. Somebody's getting multiple, a big pack of them. Let's see what happens on this one. Tomorrow, the next couple of days, and I won't be filming as much. I won't be documenting as much because we're fishing that tournament. Just really gonna focus on the fishing part, but we'll have the cameras going because you have to document your releases. You gotta call them in. You have to get a color. Like we have different cards, different colors. You get like blue 42, and you gotta get a picture of the blue card and right after it, and have video, touching the leader for the sailfish release. So let's run this one down and see what happens. He took a lot of line, right? Oh yeah. You think he's wrapped up or something or no? A breeder? So Dave hooked up something, probably hopefully on our sailfish back there. But we're still chasing these down. We have to, you gotta be able to see the fish, if you don't get that fish jumping one continuous clip, or see them in the water swimming, it doesn't count. And with it being dark like this, it'd be tough to see them. Fish is taking us that deep there. See on the Garmin up to 170 almost. Bye. There he goes in the water right there. Sailfish right there.
We got 2 other fish on. Nice job, Lee.
That one's swimming away. Okay, so we got Lee's fish there, literally. And I know it's dark, that's a priority to see the fish swimming in the water, but it was a sail, and tomorrow we'd have to have this camera up closer to really confirm it. Sailfish. Okay, so actually a triple header now, and the other one we had to drive away from because I chased the other one offshore. And Rich got one on now here, and Dave's still hooked up back there, but you can only chase them one at a time. Triple header would be a good way to end the day. Make up for the few missed ones this morning. Let's see if they stay on. So 2 sails on still. One going that way and one going this way. And you do have to worry about the bull sharks. They will eat them. And they get eaten, they don't count in the tournament. Cork slides. There you go. You're doing good though, Dave. Just keep landing steady. You guys didn't know he was on that record-setting boat, 76 Sailfish releases about 4 or 5 years ago in the Keys, down there and vice versa. So we call him the 76er. Tip up, lift up, lift up. Good move. There he is. Big sail. That's a trophy, dude. This would be a good one on the wall, Lee. Get a good estimate. Permitted charters and Broad Miner team up on a nice sail mount today.
Right here.
Right there, Nick. 5 feet.
Right here now. Kind of walking through it. Hey, Paul, wind that spinner up, Paul. You gotta pay attention.
I know, man, I know.
Got the leader right there. The old Sailfish, there he goes.
Nice job, Dave.
Good job, guys. Good job, Dave.
All right, let's go get this
Trophy. All right, so I'm up in the tower. I know the footage is not great of the sails there, but hopefully you can see him jumping. Oh, Rich, you got a lot of line out.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and go
to Texas for this.
Yeah, go ahead and go to the bow. All right, time to chase the last one down. Old son. Oof. There he is, Sailfish, yay. Nice. Nice job, Rich. Good job, guys. Sailfish swimming by the boat there.
Nice job.
Bye-bye, buddy. Good job, guys. Triple header. Nice job. Triple header. We need a few of those in the tournament tomorrow. That'll be good. A little more practice fishing today, then we're going in 3 o'clock, be in there sure within the next hour. So we have to pop the helium balloons because we're not gonna keep them overnight. Don't wanna lose the kite. But we got new ones for tomorrow. So practice day in the books. Got 4, we lost a few, but triple header was a good way to end it there. And just a couple of things that we use here. There's a safety line here, safety cord. Attach your electric kite reel with that. And you can use it on big trolling rods too, but from Tigris, and those electric reels are super expensive. That small one's like $2 grand, and the 30 up here is like a $3,000 reel, so you do not want to risk losing that. We got sailfish flags right there too. And since we don't keep the sailfish to signify that you got a release on them, flash sailfish flag right there, and we'll put these up here when we get into the dock. And you will see other boats flying flags today because other fish were caught. The old goggle eye, the goggalooski. That is the goggle eye. These are good baits. We're gonna run back in there and we'll see you back at the dock. Tournament starts tomorrow. I miss it. I hope I don't miss it. Look at this thing.
That's a nice mess of goodness right there.
Look at that. Wow. That's like a fad.
I mean,
They're pump rods.
Wonder where that came from.
little fad action.
Yeah. A little fad, like a fish attracting device. But there's 4 or 5 water bottles on, so we're gonna remove it from the water. Good job, Squid.
You too, Nick.
Good deed of the day. There you go. There we go. So we're putting fresh line on this rod here because sometimes you use it, catch a fish too, rubs on the kite line, another line gets burned up, and that's our braid backing there.
Damn hammerhead got us.
Hammerhead got you?
Hammerhead got us.
Hammerhead got him, so one of the hammerheads ate one of the baits and we lost him, but we do got our flags up there. You can see they got some sails down there and a mahi it looks like, and Lee's getting leaders ready. The authorities are ready, and there you go. So there's 7500s and some 6500s. They're ready to roll. It's tournament time, Squid. Looking good, looking sharp.
Got the team shirt on.
Look at that custom embroidery job.
Varsity move. The only broad-minded shirt I got, and it's a button down.
All right, we're gonna load up. We got a dip bait. A lot of tournament teams up here, and they're all getting ready. So we're gonna put the camera down, start dipping bait, and load the boat. Put the tackles ready. Put ice on now, and time to go.
Good.
The man on the planet is here. Greg is here.
Check your length of leader, Greg.
All right, here we go. We're loading up. We will see you guys out there when we start fishing today. Day 1 of the Jimmy Johnson Sailfish Tournament. And one thing I know, if you come to Palm Beach, bring rain gear. I didn't bring any, I left it at home, but luckily we borrowed it from somebody. But we got 80 goggle eyes, I'm mixing 90 pilchers and cigar minnows. And how many threads are bringing? 50, 60? 60 threadfin herring coming. So I've been dipping bait for about 45 minutes to take some time. The wells are loaded. Little smorgasbord, ready for battle.
Boat 42. Broad-minded. Palm Beach Inlet. Right here, day one. Captain Nick's gonna get it done today.
We're gonna try, I don't know about that.
We're gonna get it done.
We're gonna try, fingers crossed. Yeah, you're good, lines in.
Lines in?
Yep, lines in.
I think I'm getting bit on this one. That's me, yeah.
I can't see the screen at all. You don't?
Guys, be ready on that side, all right? Just
Okay,
mine's right here, Nick. Bogdan.
You got him on video?
We got one up here, Greg.
He's
got it, he's got it. Okay, good. First fish, 106 green. First fish, 106 green.
I hope he didn't get wrapped.
You're the most important guy in the boat. There he is.
There he
I
is.
got it.
All right,
I got it.
here
Come on.
Keep going, Nick. Keep going.
Keep going, Nick. Okay, he's got it. He's got it. See ya. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. Nice, Greg. All right, all right, all right. All right, we're on the board, boys. 107 red. Another double.
We're backing up, Rick. Just gotta keep it, go over top of the front.
See if we can get over. Let's catch his real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Nick. It's coming towards us. Come back, Nick. You guys got to figure out what's going on with your lines, all right? Keep fishing.
No, we're good. We're good.
No, they spread out.
No, they're spread out. All right. Boom. Got it. Nice work. No, Cuda. Looked like a Cuda. Thought I saw a Cuda tail.
Back up, back up.
All right. Barracuda. All right, boys. Last minute rally.
Wine, it's by the kite.
Coming out of the clip, buddy. That's just coming out of the clip. Got rod to the side, Rich. Rod to the side.
A bonita. Another one bit of stuff. We jumped off a sail earlier. So the guys are checking the lines. I'll make sure they're all good for tomorrow. Got three out of 4 sails. One boat leading at 7. A couple have 6, handful of 5, and some 4s and 3s, some 2s, 1s, and 0s. But start off early with a couple fish. We'll be right up there. Day 1 is coming to a close. We got day 2 tomorrow, the final day. Some weather moving in now. So now we're going to take in our release card that has the angler name, the species, the time of release, and the color card. So when you catch one, you got to hold up one of these cards with the color on it, get it on video. That way they know you're not cheating. So that's what we did right here. And Tyler and Lee are on the board. Native Son at 7, they're leading, but we're still on the hunt. We got 3. One boat here got 2, they got 1. Another boat got 2 there, they got 1. A lot of good fishermen at 0 too. So we'll see how the cookie crumbles tomorrow, but we're gonna turn this in. The guys are dipping bait now, putting some fresh line on a few reels, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Day 2 of the tournament. The wells are loaded. We dipped bait the last 45 minutes or hour or so. A lot of goggle eyes, threadfin herons, some pilchers, some cigar minnows. Light winds, there's gonna be a lot of helium today, and a lot of people are gonna fish close to home, it seems like. So we'll see what happens. Lee's ready, Squid's ready. Here comes Greg. See what happens. The big day today. The day that counts. Lee, what we got in here? Jupiter donuts?
Jupiter donuts, out of this world, it says.
Holy moly.
Whoa.
Oh, we got more stuff coming. We're ready to roll. The team is here. Rich and the gang. We have not starved on this trip. We've eaten very well. Big giant dinner at Rich's house tonight. We went to River House last night. Great restaurant here in Palm Beach. Had prime rib, it's delicious. But it's time to go fishing. We gotta catch sailfish. These are the hooks we've been using. Mustads 39.938 NP-BN. Great hook for sailfish. Save 20%. STANZ20 at mustadfishing.com. Got it? The helium balloons are going out and up. Slick calm, not great conditions, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna get them today.
We're gonna get him.
Today's our day. Rich, is today our day?
Today is. We're gonna crush it.
There is no wind at all. They're going straight up in the air. It is going to be tough conditions today. No OC free jumpers though. Sometimes they come up jumping and flopping around. Lines in.
Go to the right there for a little bit.
Might have got clipped. Is that another one?
Yeah. Libby's got him on. I think that was just hung up on Lee's, ain't it?
Oh, it's not. Oh, God.
Catch and release on a mahi. A couple boats are catching some sails. 2 boats in particular are doing well, but they're way away from us. Just had a little mahi there that shook off, and got another one on now, but small.
Middle first. Paul, lift the middle one.
Yeah, you can just
Catch and release mahi.
put them in a bucket. Maybe.
So we released the mahis. So I got in the boat bloody and dirty and ruining the food cooler. He's out there swimming still and getting it bigger. About a 7-pounder. We need sailfish. We're in the sailfish tournament.
See it, Nick?
Not yet.
That's a giant sport thing.
Yeah, it could be a lot of baits.
You're
Big
up
old-
and aim them towards the keys so you can catch them.
Perfect. You might catch him again. A big bonita. He's hoping for a sail. We need a bite. It's a blackfin, right? Bonita? Big bonita. We have not seen a sailfish all day. We were taking it. We did win some of the trivia questions though. They were giving me a hard time, but we got Santiago for the name of the Captain Old Man in the Sea, or the Old Man in the Sea, I guess. And we got the best Van Halen rock and roll air guitar video with Lee and Squid and Dave down there playing the air guitars and the nets and the gaff. No sailfish bites for us though, they're catching them. We have an hour and a half left. We need a miracle.
Yeah, anyway.
Not yet. It ain't over till it's over. We just got our bonita. Big one. Oh, the sharks wanted the bonita. Oh, he better run.
I got a shark here.
Why would you do that? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sharks came chasing up a bonita. Oh, he's eating him right out there.
Almost.
He's on him. He's on him, chasing him.
Coming right at us.
Got him.
Definitely a shark.
Oh, almost.
This is Blue Planet right here. Lee, jump in and catch him.
Get him, Squid.
Get him. Woo-hoo.
He's hanging right by the boat.
Hiding under the boat. Hey, little one. Are we sitting here or what?
What, do you want to go swimming?
Gotta move. We're on the fence. So.
Okay. We didn't catch a sailfish. We're running back in. We'll update you when we get in. Good job, Manitoopy.
Looks cool, huh?
New one?
So all these boats are dropping off the tag and release cards. We didn't get any, but that's these tournaments. There's some really good fishermen that didn't catch any here. The guy who was in first place yesterday, he got one today, so that'll happen. But congrats to all the winners. We'll show you a little bit more here when we get back to the dock and all that. Party on, Garth. That's the tough part about fishing tournaments. When you win them, it's really fun. When you lose them, it's tough. But hey, we still have an opportunity to compete in one of the biggest sailfish tournaments around, and got a few with Rich and his buddies. So it's worth a shot. There's some. And tournament fishing is weird. You know, the one guy that's won 3 of the last 5 tournaments up here, he didn't catch a fish today, and that happens. But even Lee's talking to his old teammate right now. Actually, they got second place. So congrats to them. Congrats to all the winners. We're gonna go to the party tomorrow night at the Hard Rock. We're just gonna head on home tonight though. Go have a big feast at Rich's house. Private dinner. We're excited. Oh boy, here we go.
Smells like shrimp back here.
This
Sardines.
Shrimp and sardines.
If you guys need any air raiders, just feel free to come to the permitted truck
Oh yeah.
for your shrimp bucket. Maybe a mullet.
Oh yeah, there might be some in that bucket for you.
Maybe a finger mullet.
So it is 7:16. We're pulling off. We're gonna run 100, probably about, I think it's 123 nautical miles back down to Bud and Mary's, unload, and then jump back in the car and come back to the Hard Rock for the big award ceremony. Although we didn't win anything, we're going there for the party and have some fun, eat some good food, cheer on our friends that won. Right, Leapy?
Yeah, we're eating some good friends. I mean, eat some good food and hang out with some good friends.
Speaking of eating people. Bye-bye, Sailfish Marina. Thanks for having us. We got a long way to go. We got a south wind, so it's gonna be bumpy and rough. We'll show you a little bit along the way, but it looks like south at 15 to 18 knots. So probably the worst wind direction we could have, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's not 20. just choppy, you know, 2 to 3 footers, occasional 4 footer. But making 41.7 knots now, and should be home in the next hour and 45 minutes or so. Unload, then back up north. But everything's marked really good on the Garmin here. You can see that came around there, just following it here. Get run up the bay. Old Stillsville. Pretty cool to see those old houses out here, but I don't think you can stay in them anymore.
I think that's the one where that was in the movie Bad Boys.
Is it?
That one, yeah.
That one there might have been in Bad Boys the movie. So we've been running now for almost 3 hours. I think we left at like 7:18 or 7:20. It's 10:03 a.m. Just coming underneath Jewfish Creek Bridge there. You can see in the Garmin. And probably got about another 45-minute run there. So very close to 4 hours. But I'm gonna do a quick pit stop just for a couple minutes and we'll be back on our way. All right, so we made it back right about 3.5 hours. I believe we survived.
We made good time. I mean,
Burned it up.
good time. Fastest I've ever gotten back from Palm Beach.
Good. Because we weren't carrying back a big fat check.
No.
Anyhow, we're back at Bud and Mary's. We burned 582.6 gallons. And that was our trip there and what we used the last few days. So, it's time to get the boat cleaned up. And glad to have the Spot Zero back here. So the chamois, we were chamoising up there because we didn't bring the little one with us. Because of a quick trip. But wash the boat down real quick, then pack up and head north there. And we'll go kind of over those top few boats, what they won, and some boats did really well. So congrats to all the winners again. We'll kind of tell you what they won there, and it's an expensive tournament to fish, but if you ever want to fish anything like that, you know, there's boats out there that take charters and all that. So keep it in mind. I'm gonna give you a tournament rundown and explain everything, but they just had a wedding here last night and had about 80 people. Saw some pictures, looked like a really nice ceremony. Remember, you can get married at Bud and Mary's. Here's all the chairs they had out, and obviously not in order now, but right here on the beach, and they had a good event. So there you have it. But I wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about the tournament and kind of read through some of the winnings there. Over $1.5 million was won between all the boats. So awesome tournament, and just happy to have a chance with it. But I'm gonna get my phone out there and we'll tell you who won what and get ready for next year. So we had a blast fishing the tournament, and you know, Rich booked us for a charter there, and he had Greg, and Greg runs the Permitted there in West Palm Beach, and he's been fishing there like 35 years. So we had a good team there, Lee and Squid, and then we had Rich, Dave and Paul, and we saw a few fish, you know, practice fishing. We went 4 for 7, and ideally, you know, to win these tournaments, you got to catch about 90%, but that was practice, that didn't matter. First day we went 3 for 4, but the second day we just never saw a fish, we didn't have a shot. But we came in that night on Friday, we went to Rich's house, we had an epic meal. They had a private catered event there, but tons of appetizers, a bunch of different options for dinner and dessert there, and we feasted. So it was a great time, you know, just becoming friends with all these guys, and you know, just really lucky to be able to fish that tournament and have a chance, you know. And there's not many tournaments out there, you know, there's only a handful in the world that, you know, you could win over, you know, $1 million in there, and that's combined between all the boats. But congrats to all the winners there, and you know, about 10 different boats won money, and we're gonna kind of read through here and tell you who won what, and kind of let you know. So there's different ways to win money in this tournament. You know, sailfish is the primary fish that we're all after, but there are some meat options. When we say meat, that's fish that you can keep, you know, that you kill, whether it's like cobia, wahoo, kingfish, mahi, blackfin tuna. But sailfish is the big money thing. That's what we're all after. Now you can win money each day. Say you did really good on one day, you could win a daily or get a second place daily. And there's different levels of betting too. There's different tiers, like a tier 1, a tier 2. So, and they're expensive to fish. You know, the optional entries, some of them are $5,000 per category. And to be all in this tournament, you know, it's around $30,000 to enter it, plus do all the different Calcuttas, which are the optional entries. And they say you got to pay to play, but we were entered all in it, and a lot of other boats were too. There were 74 boats, and not all of them are across the board, but I bet 50 of them probably were if I had to guess. And we're gonna kind of tell you who won what and all that good stuff. So first place went to Sandman, and they have an epic team there. Captain John Dudis and Jeffrey and all of our buddies on there. And, you know, they had 13 releases over the 2 days, and they had a second place daily the first day, so the second most fish the first day. Then the last day, the second day of the tournament, they had a first place daily, so the most fish for the day as well. And they won $306,250, which is insane. So over $300,000 for them. And then some guys from Alamorada, our buddies with Carolina Reelmen, they run a boat called Tunnel Vision, a 37 Freeman. They had a great team, and they've been fishing a lot of tournaments this winter and doing really well. And They got second place with 11 releases, and they had a really good day the second day. The first day they had 3, and the second day they had 8. So they had a second place daily for that day, then plus an early entry optional bet that was an extra $100,000, and then second place overall. So they won $262,750. And third place went to the Odyssey with 10 releases, and they won $72,750. So that's first, second, and third. But fourth place went to Remix, and they had a good day the first day with 6 releases, and then I believe 3 the second day. So they had 9 total, and they wound up winning $143,000. So if you wonder how did first place win more than third place, it's because of the daily. So they had a second place daily the first day. So it's, you know, the amount of money you win can be a little bit different, but awesome showing for them. And fifth place went to the StanzFam, Buddy, Richard, and John and their team, their crew, and they had 9 releases for fifth place, and they won $29,000. And there's 4 different ports that you can leave from: Ocean Reef, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, then West Palm. And you can just win money, you know, from each of those ports as well, like being the best boat each day in there. So say you caught, you know, 3 or 4 fish, you could win that port that day, you know, win a little bit of money, or, you know, for the tournament. And you may not have caught the most in the tournament, or the other ports might have been better, because this boundary is over 100 miles. It's a huge boundary, and different ways to win money though. So those are like the top 5 teams. And the Big Fish Calcutta, that was for the meat fish, they won 25 grand, and a few other things like that. So awesome tournament. Those are your top 5 boats. We finished in 31st, so out of 74 boats we're in 31st. And you know, at least the front half of the pack, you know, I would have loved to finish up higher and catch a few more, but we couldn't find any fish the second day. And we weren't alone. I mean, there's some of these teams that fish together all winter long. You know, they'll spend 3, 4, 5 months fishing together, and some days you're the bug and some days you're the windshield. And you know, we just couldn't get bit that second day, and we weren't alone. There were some really good fishermen that have done really good all season, and you know, a couple of those guys only caught 1 or 2 fish of the entire tournament. So we had 3, and there was like 250 fish caught, you know, give or take a handful there. And I know it was just a little under 4 fish per boat average, so you know, we were just right about average there. But you know, that's how sailfish tournaments are. You know, you got to make the most of your shots. There are big packs of fish come up, there's teams, lots of mates and good anglers on these boats, and good captains, and you know, everything's kind of got to come together. And all these guys are good fishermen. I mean, there's a number of boats that could win, but a lot of times you see those same 5 or 6 names up there at the top. And that's what we saw again with this one with John Dudas and I believe Native Son, Capt Art Sap. They finished in 6th place, but the first day they won the first place daily. The second day though, they only found 1 fish, so that kind of hurt them. But you know, they killed it the first day, and they won $124,500. So you know, they did very well there. And you know, he's won a bunch of these tournaments before as well, and really good fisherman and great team there. So those are kind of the top 5 or 6 boats there in the mounts they won. And then 5 or 6 other boats, you know, one between $4,750, so call it 5 grand, and 40 grand, you know. So over $1.5 million gave out. We would have loved to got a chunk of it, but we didn't get it this year. But we still got next year, and hopefully we're gonna be back there. Rich wants to do it again, and really enjoyed fishing with those guys. And you know, hopefully we can practice fish maybe an extra day or 2 next year and get on them. But that's tournament fishing. It's a little stressful, but we did win the air guitar contest for the Van Halen song, and Squid and Lee were jamming out there. Dave got on the action too, playing the air guitar and the dip nets and the gaff and all that stuff. So can't complain about that. We won another trivia question. The name of the captain, the Old Man in the Sea, and it was Santiago. I knew that one. I've read the Old Man in the Sea before, so that was pretty cool. And the awards and dinner party at the Hard Rock Casino last night was awesome. A ton of food there, ton of awesome desserts there, but a big party, live music, the band was awesome. And just some of these boats, I mean, they won so much money, which is awesome. But these tournaments are expensive to fish. If you ever want to get into them, you know, there's charters you can book, but it is hard to compete with those guys that have these teams that do it, you know, year after year, all season long. So keep that in mind. But you can always do the tournament too. You don't have to do the optional entries, but that is how you win the big money usually, because if you just paid the basic entry, you'd win a little bit, but it would be a fraction, you know, 30-40% of what you would win if you won with the optional entry. So keep that in mind. I think that's gonna wrap this video up. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a vlog experience, and had a good ride home. Made it in 3.5 hours from Palm Beach. And that's all I got for you. So I'm taking off here, doing a little trip, and won't be fishing a ton the next few weeks or the next month, but hopefully we'll get another video or 2 out for you, get at least 1 or 2 more days, and show you some of that. If you guys want any merch, head to the website StanzFishing.com. We still have our big sale going on. We got some new inventory coming, so a lot of our shirts and hats are 50% off right now, so huge savings. Go stock up on it. Some of our new stuff's in. There's the new boats hats, the broad-minded right there, and microfiber material there. Super comfortable, available in 2 colors. They're not on sale, they're full price, but if you want to join the team there, go get one of those. We got some fishing rods still on the website. We got more mini rods in order, but you know, I've been trying to get the manufacturing down, but it's just been a little frustrating to wait on it, but they're working on it, so hopefully we get some more in there in the next few weeks. And I think that's all I got for you here. We got some of the charter boats coming in. That's Endeavor coming in. He's got 3 sailfish flags flying, so that means they got 3 sails. That's a good day on the charters here at Bud & Mary's. And you know, come on down here to Bud & Mary's, check it out. Remember, I have a lot of my partners that I work with, all these companies, they give me discount codes. If you want to save some money on hooks, you know, whether it's Mustad hooks, if you want to get a Spot Zero water, a little special offer there you can get for the water purifier of the machine. I do wish I had it up there, but I didn't want to take it because the one's bolted down to the dock, and the other one, Sarah was here using it last weekend. But when you wash the boat, if it makes it that much easier. One other question I get quite often is, you know, I get a lot of messages on Instagram about it, like boat insurance. Like, boat insurance is expensive nowadays, you know, especially after these big storms the last 4 or 5 years we've had. But H&H Insurance is my company that I use, and I literally saved like 30% when I switched to them a couple years ago. And can't guarantee that will save you any money, but give them a call. Like, it does not hurt to get a quote. And whether you got a small skiff or you got a big center console or a big sport fish boat, or they do buildings and other house insurance too. So keep that in mind there. But all these partners I work with, like, or companies that I work with for years for the most part, and I got some affiliate links down below so you can save a few bucks on all that stuff. So take advantage of it. Come down here to Bud & Mary's, check it out. Get out there, go fishing, have some fun. And hopefully we'll see you guys up there next year at the Jimmy Johnson Tournament, and a little bit of luck, and maybe we'll get on stage next year. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.